Let's go on a safari in South Africa. This is the lounge where we had a couple drinks before we started our safari. It was so nice, y'all. Like, oh my gosh. I was like, I could really live here. So, starting off, we came across the cheetahs. They're in a cage for 3 months, just getting acclimated to the terrain since they were transported from I'm not sure where, but they came from somewhere else and they keep them in a cage. There was two of them. It was so cute. Cheetahs used to be my favorite animal when I was a kid, so I love that. We came across these animals. I'm not really sure what they were, but they seem friendly. Came across some long neck giraffes, y'all. I've seen giraffes a couple times in my life, but we got really, really close on this safari. The zebras. Oh my gosh, we love the zebras so, so much. I can't recall a time I've ever seen one in person, and they were much smaller than I thought they were going to be. They were like donkey size, and I thought they were going to be like horse height. And then there was this pregnant one, y'all. She was busting open. That's a whole house on them hips. Oh my God. Then we came across the hippos. Hippos in Africa are responsible for the most deaths out of any animal. Listen to my tour guide.
You can touch this with your hands because it's only grass.
Okay. That's all they eat.
That's all they eat, and you can see it's not well digested.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit of it because the food gonna be processed in a very short period. Comes out. Let me see. No problem. If you're out of tobacco, you can use this to smoke too.
We loved our tour guide. He was awesome. So I believe these are the buffalo. They are also called the widowmaker. That hard part that's on top of their head is basically impenetrable, and then they throw you up in the air with their horns. Next is some rhinoceroses. Let me give y'all a little bit of backstory. On the left is the female, and on the right is the male. And the male had a little attitude that day because he wanted to mate, and the female was already pregnant, so she was like, you is not coming over here. She huffed at him twice, and he got the message, okay? And then she laid down in her little mud bath and took a nap. It was so cute. You guys, they had so much space on the safari. It was so beautiful driving around, getting to see all of the land and the animals. And it's good to know that they're protected there. I'm kind of cool on birds in general. So when we pulled up on this big ass bird, I was like, oh, he's making his rounds. He's going around the van. And then the tour guide says, hide anything shiny. I got 3 big ass shiny rings on my fingers. I'm thinking this ostrich finna eat me. Here we are again with that male rhinoceros. He was not having it, y'all. We tried to play nice and sit there and wait for him to move, and he turned around and faced us. He was mad his girl didn't let him hit. I just wanted to leave there with my life, and thankfully we were allowed to do that. He was real in his feelings that day about Miss Lady. So at this point, we had driven around on the safari for 2 hours looking for elephants because they're a little bit evasive. They like to be in the shaded areas, and we could not drive back there with the van. Our tour guides were amazing. We went off-road about 100 feet, and then we saw so many elephants, you guys. Little ones and big ones and wrinkly butts and everything. We were so close to these elephants, and there was not one moment in time where I did not feel safe. With the elephants, let me say that. All in all, this was an amazing trip. I'm so blessed to have been able to experience all the things that I did. No, we did not touch the animals. No, we did not feed the animals. This is their natural habitat, and we want to leave it just like that. They did have lodges on the property, which is like, I might have to go back and stay. This was a day that I will remember forever, you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.